Hello guys and welcome to Elder Scrolls Online Planet. I'm Master Zaib, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to use blacksmithing profession. This is a basic guide on how to get materials, how to craft different types of materials and everything you need to know basically. Before I start, let me talk about iron ore. Actually ore in general. You can find ore in wilderness. Just go to rocky areas, there will be a lot of it over there. Just keep your eyes open, you can't miss it. It goes for every type of ore. Some of them are harder to find, some of them are easier to find. It depends really. After you get ore, you can refine it into ingots. You choose one type of ore that you have, you put it to refine material section and you press R. You will get then ingots. After you've gotten ingots, you can start your creation. Now, before I go into creation section, I want to show you guys the crafting section in your skills panel. To be able to craft, to be able to use ingots higher than iron ore, higher than iron in general, you will need to put points into metalworking. As you can see, on level 2 metalworking I can use steel ingots. On level 3 I can use better ingots. On level 4 I can use even better ingots. You need ingots to be able to craft higher tier gear. I will now show you this in creation tab. For example, creation, it is the same for weapons and for heavy armor. You can craft both of those with blacksmithing profession. So that I don't repeat myself, I will just show you guys the weapons. It's the same process with armor. You can choose what type of weapon you can craft or what type of armor you want to craft. And here you choose the material. That's what I talked about before. If you choose iron ingot, this sword will be from level 1 to level 14, depending on amount of ingots I want to put into that sword. You can see the level of iron sword changing depending on the amount of ingots I'm putting into it. Now, this is level 14 is maximum for iron ingots. To progress to next level, you need to have 2 in metalworking. You need to actually add 1 skill point to metalworking, and you need to use steel ingots. To get steel ingots, you need to get high iron ore, for example. You just mine it in the wilderness. So, now I can craft steel sword above level 14. Also, it depends on how many ingots I put into that sword. It can go up to level 24. Let's get to styles. Now you know how to craft higher tier weapons and armor. To change different type of styles, you need to have different types of stones or metal or whatnot. For example, star metal, corundum, moonstone. You can see the appearance of weapons changing. To be able to craft different type of skins than what you have by default, you need to find racial motifs. You can find them in crates, barrels, chests, whatnot, random drop. They are completely random, so there aren't any specific places where you can find them. No, it's not like that. And when you have them, you just consume them and you will be able to craft different skins. To buy these things, you need to go to person near the forge.
I wasn't sure I would be able
Doesn't matter which one, and you can buy these metals and stones from them. So now you're ready and you now know how to craft in different types. Now you can see traits over here. For example, I have traits for greatsword and dagger. If I put 1 fire opal, I can increase armor and spell penetration by 3% for that weapon when I craft it. How to get traits is the question. You need to go into research panel. Here you use one of the green, blue or whatnot armor or weapons to research a certain trait. For example, I'm currently researching this it takes quite a while, as you can see. But this one had increased armor value on itself, and it will give you an option to research that same trait that you had on this piece of armor or weapon, to be able to use it in this section over here, in traits section of creation panel. So let's recap. To have traits on your weapon, you need to research them over here. To be able to research them, you need to have green or blue or whatever color of weapon you have in your inventory, and you need to put them to research. Weapon game will tell you which one you can research and which one you cannot with certain type of armor or weapon that you have. Also, don't forget that when you do this, the weapon will get destroyed. The weapon or armor that you're using for research will get destroyed. So bear that in mind. Now you know how to craft white basic weapon with different styles and different traits. And armor, obviously. Now the question is how to improve them. You improve weapons and armor to find superior, epic and legendary by giving them certain type of materials. Now, how to get these materials? These materials are obtained by deconstructing blue, green and other types of weapons. It's worthwhile to notice that green can only give you green, blue weapon can give you only blue, purple weapon can give you only purple, and so on. When you craft something white, you will be able to improve it over here, or you can improve green, or you can improve blue immediately if you have it. You just put it over here, press E button, put it over here, and you will have a chance listed in what type of chance you have of actually getting that white weapon to levels of green, for example, or blue or whatnot. Now you can't go from white to legendary. Obviously, you can't go from white to gold. You need to go from white to green, from green to blue, from blue to purple, from purple to gold. To get to white to green, you need to use honing stone, as I've said before. You will have a chance over here listed. You just scroll how many honing stones you wish to use. The more honing stones you use, the better of chance of you upgrading the equipment to next level. Trouble is, if you fail, then you'll lose the honing stones or any other upgrade material that you've used and the weapon that you're using. You're going to lose them forever. So be wary of the chances that you have of upgrading your equipment. This is the deconstruct section where you deconstruct weapons and armor and obtain different types of materials. You obtain these types of materials for traits also by deconstructing different types of weapons. And basically that's it, guys. You now know how to use blacksmithing profession. I've explained every single thing that is here in these panels, and I hope I helped you out a bit. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and cheers! See you in one of the next videos.